All right, y'all, we back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions. And right now, we're going to see what happens when burglars break in a house and end up solving a murder instead. Let's go.
In the early hours of September 19th, 2023, two masked figures creep into a quiet house. Systematically, they ransack it for valuables, taking jewelry and firearms. This might seem like an ordinary, random burglary, but one of these men has a secret. He knows something about a death at the property nearly a year earlier. 52-year-old Harold Allen passed away peacefully in December 2022. So everyone thought, but this burglary's about to blow everything the investigators think they know wide open.
Everyone knows everybody here. You know, it's not like we're in a big city or anything, you know, where these kind of things happen.
This woman is a murderer. I know that. I have not gone to nobody and said anything because I don't have no proof on it. This woman's a psychopath.
Here on The Decoder, we've got exclusive footage and an interview with one of the lead detectives on the case.
If not for the burglary, we wouldn't have even known about the murder.
Welcome to the chilling story of the death of Harold Allen.
Whoa.
Harold Allen, nicknamed Peanut, died on December 20th, 2022.
Rest in peace to Peanut.
Unexpectedly young. He had a heart problem and insulin-dependent diabetes, but he was managing both conditions. Or so his wife, 52-year-old Marcia Allen, thought.
911.
Yeah, this is 3287 North State Road 135. My husband's in our bedroom floor. He's non-responsive.
Is he breathing?
No, he's not.
Okay, hold on. Did you find him like that?
Yeah, I work from home, and I went back there to check on him because he's been sick. And then when I went back there, he was just laying on the floor like he was trying to get up and go to the bathroom or something. And he's not breathing.
Okay. Do you want to start CPR if I help you?
Yeah, I could do that.
But even with CPR, Marcia couldn't revive him. Harold was dead. He also left behind a stepdaughter, 30-year-old Ashley Jones, and two step-granddaughters who were reeling from this unexpected loss right before Christmas. And they had a police investigation to contend with, which initially seemed routine.
I'm Lieutenant Adam Nicholson, and I was the lead investigator on the Ashley Jones case.
Harold worked as a laborer for a car parts manufacturer.
Everybody that Harold worked with, or his family, friends, all those people, they said he was a very loving husband, he was a good friend, he was a good coworker. He was the kind of person that everyone seemed to like. At the time of his death in December of 2022, the understanding was, from the autopsy report, is that he passed away due to heart complications. There was no indication that Harold's death was suspicious in any way.
The autopsy was signed on January 18, 2023. It listed his cause of death as calcifying constrictive pericarditis, an underlying heart condition. His system was found to contain opioid painkillers, but only at a low level, as they were prescribed to him for chronic pain. He also had a few recent emergency room visits on his record, but these weren't linked to his heart condition. The autopsy was the end of it. Harold died of natural causes, and his family began to move on, or so everyone thought.
So the Harold Allen case didn't really just appear on my desk. It started basically with a burglary on September the 19th, 2023 at Marcia Allen's home. Marcia Allen was actually out of the state at the time of the burglary. She was visiting Tennessee with her mother and father. And she had recently put in a home security system, and she had access to that home security system on her telephone. So when someone broke into her house at like 5 o'clock that morning, when she woke up in Tennessee about, I think around 8 a.m., she was able to see on her phone that there was people that had been in her house. And one of those people were wearing a ski mask.
Clearly it's somebody that know her, because they say it's a small town and everybody knows each other. So they know you gone. And they know you got some shit in the house. So who is it that know you, that came in your house? Let's find out.
She could see that they were in her safe and removing guns and jewelry and other items from the safe.
Marcia is able to watch what's happening in her house remotely, and she calls the cops.
Our detectives had went to Marcia Allen's home to investigate a burglary and had requested my assistance in locating one of the suspects.
One of the burglars wore a ski mask the whole time, but one of them had his face exposed, and Marcia recognized him. This is 29-year-old Stephen White. By just after 10 a.m. the next day, the cops are at his house.
They said that y'all got me on camera last night burglarizing the place.
If that's the case, you know anything about it?
No,
That nigga like TF.
Stephen is full of excuses.
I don't even have a app. This here's my car.
Damn.
Somebody stole it from me on Sunday night.
But the camera doesn't lie.
Person that owns the house identified either you or him. I don't know which one. There's the picture.
And they got video too.
And we got video. That's just a still shot from a video.
Hold on, let me see here.
Stephen begins to fold.
Got your ass.
90% of the cases that we work with burglaries, if we can make the victim happy,
Got you on
it's
camera.
better for the suspect. This is straight up between us, me and him and you. Just we get that stuff back, you know how good that's gonna make you look?
Wouldn't make me look very good.
It's gonna make you look a lot better if they don't, because we already know who was in the house. And what do you think that he's gonna say when we talk to him?
He was right here in the bed watching Nope.
We have him on video too.
The cop suggests that Stephen's partner.
Oh, look at the frame. It was that nigga and a skinny ass nigga with a mask on. And look at this skinny ass. Wait. I just read the fucking title, man.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
What? That's his husband? These niggas is. Ain't no way, man. What the fuck? I didn't see that coming.
Crime is his husband, but Stephen comes to his defense and reveals something startling.
So you're saying it wasn't him?
No.
It was somebody else then? Because that person does have a mask on.
Yep. I'm gonna smoke another cigarette. I'll explain the whole thing. Because that lady is the lady who told me to go get this. Her name's Marcia Buxton. And she asked me to go get that because her husband, Harold Allen, passed away of unknown causes in
Whoa.
December.
Unprompted, Stephen brings up the death of Harold Allen in that very house 10 months earlier.
She gave me an address. She said, hey, honey, I need you to go up in here. I need you to grab someone and go up in here. And she told me to meet this dude up there. Mm-hmm. And I did. And I went over there. She wanted us to get rid of it. And this woman has hated me for years. I'm best friends with her daughter.
This was a break-in and a cover-up by the gay side gangsters. The gay side gangsters is running a cold operation in this small hick town right here. This nigga hit a lick with his husband. Oh my God, a gay burglar couple.
Okay. What's the daughter's name?
Ashley Jones.
Okay.
She don't live here. She lives out in New Mexico somewhere right now. Because she told her mom she was not satisfied. I guess apparently Marcia asked Ashley if she could help her take care of her husband, and Ashley has a little baby that's mixed. And pardon my French, she was going on and on about how I got Ashley's a lesbian. She's with a Puerto Rican woman. And Marcia was going on and on about you don't need to be with none of them and sticks. You just need to come home and live with me. Trust me, after Christmas I'll have enough money to take care of us all for the rest of our lives.
This is a whole new angle on Harold's death and his grieving family. Marcia doesn't seem to be so sad at all. Instead, she's profited from it.
She told me, and I already deleted all the messages, like she asked me to. She said, hey, I'll give you $3,000. You can go to my house. Gave me the safe code. She said, you can go down there, you can get this, and I need it all taken somewhere, please, because his brothers is trying to get into my house and they want to take me to court and take all of Harold's guns and everything.
Could the
Oh, she a cold bitch. She cold. So wait, you had this nigga break in the house and then you called the police to get him arrested? That's fucked up. You came up with this whole plot to go in here and break in your shit. All right, I got you. I fuck with you. I'm gonna go do it. And then when I go do it, you call the police on me. What's the point of calling the police on me knowing that you set me up and I could possibly tell. You didn't think about that part? Because now he's telling. So clearly something, you shouldn't have called the police.
Burglary have been Marsha's idea.
She told me to go on Monday night and Tuesday night. And it sounds to me like she set me up real quick. The other person, whoever it was that she had, that I met up with, I don't even know this guy from Adam. He said his name was Richard, and he said no names, no names. Had me unplug my Bluetooth thing, turn my phone off, and everything. Like, dude took my phone, and he is the one who told me where to go. Like, because I had the directions in my phone. I'm like, okay, this is what I've been told to do.
It's certainly convenient for Stephen to say he felt threatened while committing the burglary.
You know, it was hard to tell at first whether he was just trying to give us information to try to get himself out of trouble that he was in for the burglary, or if he was actually being sincere. But regardless, we took it serious. We looked into it. We opened an investigation, and you know, I'm glad that we looked into it as much as we did, because if we hadn't, we would have never been able to solve the murder.
This is the kind of account that feels like the tip of the iceberg. Marsha and her family are turning out to be far more complicated than they first appeared.
Why they keep showing the daughter? I noticed they highlighted her in the beginning of the video, and now they just threw her in the mix right here. Daughter. Y'all haven't told us much about the daughter yet. So is the daughter in on the murder is what you're hinting at right now? Let's find out.
Her daughter actually told me in November when we were living in Florida. She said, if you ever come back to Indiana, don't put it on your Facebook, because my mom is watching you, and she don't like that husband of yours, because she thinks that Nathaniel caused a rift between Ashley and her years ago. This woman is a murderer, okay? I know that. I've not gone to nobody and said anything because I don't have no proof on it. This woman's a psychopath, and I'm telling you guys that right now.
And there it is, the most chilling suggestion of all.
According to her, her husband passed away because she needed that life insurance money. But she did not get that life insurance money because the policy was set to go to his brothers.
When someone passes away for a reason, it can't really be called passing away any longer. You'd call it something else.
She told me straight up, she said, look, I had to take care of Harold, maybe his name was Harold Allen or Alan Harold, hell, I don't know.
Stephen's husband leads the investigators to his accomplice.
So the person that he left with came here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And was that guy, was he a white guy or a black guy?
He was white.
He was white? Okay. You know what he was wearing?
I think black pants and a white shirt. I think it's a white shirt.
Okay. Kind of like what you're wearing right now?
Yeah.
Is that somebody you're familiar with, though, that you've talked to before?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's his name?
I think it's Kane Napier.
Kane Napier. Okay.
Damn, everybody telling over here, bro. God, ain't no secrets in this town. This nigga telling everything, his husband telling everything. What the fuck was she thinking? Like, why would you trust a gay nigga to do a crime for you, knowing gay motherfuckers, they're gonna talk their ass off if they get caught? Why would you trust him?
So Stephen is lying. He did know his accomplice, 28-year-old Kane Napier. But does that mean he's been lying about the rest?
Kane is my friend that I fucking took home. Well, I went and picked him up from his girlfriend's house last night.
Was he with you when you were unloading the guns here?
This morning?
Yeah. Whenever you got back with all the guns.
He was passed out, yeah.
Truth that you have told us in the good stuff.
You've given us partial truth. We need the whole truth.
You know, don't.
And we already know that Kane was with you. So there's no use in protecting him now.
Yep.
He admits it was Kane.
The reason I haven't told you is because Ashley's the one who set this up.
Okay.
And
You were the one that set it up?
no,
Ashley
not
was.
me. Ashley did.
So
Because her mom, she told me her mom gave her $28,000. Let me keep drinking that because I'm going to
The agency has gone mad.
Yeah, I want to hit that one more time. Ashley was the one who said everything, but the reason why was because everything that I just said to you.
Okay.
This woman's murdered her husband, and if you go into her computer files...
So Stephen has changed his story. Now he's saying it was Marsha's daughter, Ashley, who was responsible for the burglary. but he's doubling down on the idea that Harold didn't die of natural causes. That, he says, is the truth.
I called her daughter, who explains to me Mom has gone crazy and her husband died of unknown causes, but I think it might have been a heart attack, but I know it wasn't that because he was just fine. Everyone was drinking on Christmas Eve. Marsha went into the kitchen and made a root beer float with whipped cream and sprinkles on top of it.
This is crazy. This dude right here, bruh.
And she poured something out of a bottle into there. And she told Ashley that that was his little extra shot because he like spiked root beer floats. That's what she told her daughter. And she gave it to him. He drank it. I guess her granddaughter went to take a drink. And she like grabbed her, yanked her away and started screaming, "You're supposed to be in bed. You need to go to bed. I don't want to drink a Pop Pops root beer float. You're supposed to be in bed." That's what Ashley said to me.
Stephen recounts an incident around Christmas time. It's secondhand, so he gets the date wrong. By Christmas Eve, after all, Harold was already dead.
The story I know was,
Ain't that about a bitch? She took advantage of Big Back Bruh. She gave that nigga a root beer float to his death. She gave that nigga a floaty. She gave that nigga a root beer float to his death. That's fucked up. Imagine you died over drinking a root beer float. Like what?
Marsha had took all their phones and put them up while they were drinking. I'm gonna put the phones on charge, guys. We're gonna put them in the back room. We don't need them ringing and waking the girls up. You know what I mean? Because we're gonna have our drinks. We're gonna have our adult time. Blah blah blah. And then it was like, I think Ashley said it was horrible because like an hour and a half later, he started saying, "Oh, I'm tired. I'm drunk. I gotta go to bed. I don't feel right," but he only had that one drink, apparently, and like maybe 2 beers.
For granted.
So to initially start investigating the murder after we received the information from Stephen White and the burglary, we brought Marsha Allen in on September the 20th, 2023, and she was giving us information about the burglary and the items that were taken, and before she left, she was asked about her husband, Harold Allen's death. During that interview, a detective asked her if she would give consent to a phone download, and she agreed. Once we received the phone download and was able to, start dissecting text messages, emails, Google search history, things
Did she search for something to poison her husband? Let's find out.
like that, that was probably the moment that we realized the information that we had received during the burglary about Harold Allen's death was real.
Based on this digital evidence, the investigators get a search warrant for Marsha's house.
How's it going, Marsha? We're here today because we got a search warrant for your house, okay, to go through some stuff. I know you probably feel a little bit maybe intimidated with all the officers here.
Well, no, because I've nothing to hide. I don't know.
Before I ask you anything, though, I want to make sure you understand your rights, okay? Then I can talk to you.
The warrant is for all her other electronic devices. They carry it out early in the morning on October 16th.
You cannot make this
What
shit up,
stands out
man.
in my
You
memory
cannot
about
make
the
this
day
shit up.
that we executed the warrants at Marsha Allen's home is probably once we got her back to the sheriff's department and started interviewing her again for like the second time. And this was the time that we actually were able to present text messages to Marsha, show her the text messages on my computer and say, what's this mean? Help us clear this up. And she had an excuse for everything.
Like before, the cops start with the burglary and her home security.
I had like maybe 15, 20,000 in there. But when I went back to put it back into my savings, I only had like $3,000, $4,000 left.
And it was in the safe?
It was in the safe. And I didn't have cameras at the time, so I couldn't prove anything.
But the only person, I think you told the detective at one point
It was
that knew
me,
that.
Ashley, and my husband.
Of the 3 people who knew the combination to the safe, one of them was dead, and one of them was Marsha herself. And either Ashley or Marsha must have given Stephen the code to the safe later on, as the CCTV footage shows Stephen looking
at his phone
before opening the safe.
Was the reason for the cameras because the money went missing?
No.
Or just...
I had never left my cats alone for that long before.
Oh, shit. Here we go. So it just hit me. I just asked y'all the question, why would she set him up only to call the police on him, knowing that he had the information? Which now makes no fucking sense, right? It's the daughter. Why would the mom call? If the mom has a job she wants to get done, that's the part that don't make sense. If the mom has a job she wants to get done, something cleared out of my house, why would I call the police to prevent that? But then again, he said it was the mother, unless he's covering up for the mother and it's the daughter. And the daughter wanted something. But what? Let's keep watching.
And I had a bad feeling. I thought maybe one of them would have died or something. And I felt bad if I didn't know about it. And I got him to keep an eye on my cats.
Mm-hmm.
I never in my life would have thought I would have caught anybody coming in the house. That shocked me.
Especially somebody you know. And
I didn't know who it was. It scared me. I'm still scared. That's why I got the security surveillance cameras, because every time I hear a noise, I jump.
Was Marcia just paranoid? Or was there a reason she was so jumpy after Harold's death?
Was there any reason you think anyone else, or maybe even Ashley, would have wanted to hurt Harold?
No, not
no reason. Maybe.
I thought things were fine. Obviously, they weren't. I had no idea. If I'd even had an inkling, I wouldn't even let them in the house.
I'm just, trying to put two and two together. Like, the money was missing. She got the money. Maybe she knew that there was a life policy. And
the life policy wasn't that big. It wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Was he mean to you? Was he mean to her?
No.
He wasn't like...
See, that was a seller. He said it was a life policy. But she's saying it ain't that big. How much is it? So wait, man. Oh, shit, it's a plot twist like a motherfucker coming up.
He wasn't mean to the kids or anything like that, where she would have had some kind of way or some reason for any kind of retaliation.
I don't understand.
Okay.
According to Marcia, it was most likely Ashley who engineered the burglary in September, and Ashley who killed Harold 9 months earlier. Marcia claims to be ignorant of the whole thing.
Just from the messages alone, not including other stuff that is going to come to light, but that something was done to him. We're really trying to wrap our minds around it too, because unless these messages mean something totally different, but if you know that she did something, I don't want you. I know it's your daughter, and I have kids. I have 3 daughters. I have 1 son, and I know how hard that would be. They're young. Mine, not as old as Ashley, so my kids haven't had the chance to betray me the way that your daughter has betrayed you. And I can't imagine being in that situation that you're in, but I just want you to know that we are talking to you first, and if you do know something that she did, to make sure that you tell me today, because when we talk to her, I don't think she's going to hold back.
The investigators present Ashley as suspect number 1. They're giving Marcia the opportunity to get ahead of the story by telling them what happened.
You're human. Everyone makes mistakes. And if, my feeling is if it was a mistake, then we need to know that.
I have a feeling that things are twisted.
Why you think that?
She's a child. She'll say things. And I always call it telling the truth without telling the truth.
Huh?
She'll say something, make it sound...
What?
like she's joking or something, but actually telling the truth.
The investigators try to draw out any natural friction between mother and daughter. Ashley's been living in New Mexico with another woman, also named Ashley.
Did you support her with, being with another woman?
I don't care what she's, as long as she's happy.
If she did do something to hurt Harold, is she going to tell? She's probably not going to tell me that,
I don't want to see why she would.
So if the daughter's feeding all the information of what happened to the gay dude, she has to know that the gay dude is going to talk. She sent him over there to do this. The daughter sent him over there to rob what out the safe? The daughter has the code. That's the part that's making me scratch my head. If the daughter has the code, but she's in New Mexico, is she sending him to go grab something out and give it to her? And then the mom has the camera set up, boom, but she the one that called the police on the nigga. So I don't think it's the mom that had him come do it. I think it's the daughter saying, hey, bro, this the play we running. Hey, this is what happened to my dad. When really, she probably the one that killed her dad. And I know this gay nigga is going to run his fucking mouth. So I'm going to put this story in there so when he get caught by my mama, just in case, he going to put it on her. And the mama sitting here like, man, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Life insurance, the money ain't even enough. So there goes that motive. If they search and they see the money ain't really a lot of money. Unless she just got her poker face on right now, which could be the instance. Let's keep watching.
Makes no sense to me.
Ashley has been married in the past to a man named Tarson Jones, who died suddenly in 2019.
This is all I have of my nephew.
William says Tyson was found dead in his home in 2019, just days after he received an inheritance from his great-grandfather. He says,
nigga, shut the fuck up. And let's find out he died the same way. Right after he got his inheritance, he died? Oh, it's a pattern going on, y'all.
Family members were unaware of Tyson's death until they got a call from Ashley.
She had his body cremated.
What?
Quick, fast, and in a hurry. So before the family could even ask for an autopsy or to have anything done about it.
What happened to Ashley's, her husband?
He had the front part of the heart had a blockage in it, and they said that no one would have known it unless they caught it when it happened, and it ended up killing him. So I guess he had a heart attack. I'm not sure.
It's an eerily familiar situation. A coincidence or something worse? This is when the investigators bring up the supposedly poisoned root beer mentioned by Stephen.
We all had root beer floats. If that happened, we all would have had something done to us.
Yeah,
I didn't even know Stephen even knew where I lived.
And then to, make the accusation that you did something to your husband.
I did not do anything to my husband.
Did Harold actually die on the 20th or was it the 19th?
He died on the 20th.
What was like, you could just tell he was going downhill fast, or?
He wasn't talking right. He was slurring his words. But he had been doing that for a couple of days.
Marcia paints a picture of Harold's ongoing health issues, which we know now were caused by more than just bad luck. In response, the cops show her a screenshot of one of her text exchanges with Ashley.
There's a picture that she had the order pulled up on her.
Unfortunately, just on that piece of paper, you can't see it. But then, and then this is you to her. It says, how much do you need?
She asks me for money all the time, mainly just for cigarettes.
The order, dated December 14th, is for half a gallon of ethylene glycol, odorless and colorless. It's used in things like antifreeze, and when ingested, it's deadly.
So that's like the UPS tracking code for this ethylene glycol.
She sends me UPS tracking code for everything that she orders for Christmas and everything. I never look at them.
All right, listen, man. See, this is, if you watch too much ABP reactions, you learn too much shit. This could be a good thing and a bad thing, y'all, but goddamn, don't, listen, guys. Y'all just learned something right here. Do not take that and use that in y'all personal shit. All right, please. All right, we just watching reactions. I know some of you motherfuckers may be like, wait a minute. Some of y'all lights just went off. Bing! Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't use this shit they talking about.
Well, this one was sent from you.
If Ashley used ethylene glycol to poison her stepfather, Marcia's trying to claim she didn't know anything about it. But her digital footprint suggests otherwise.
He takes it all the time.
It has showed when you deleted them on September 20th.
The burglary took place on September 19th. The very next day, Marcia deleted her text conversations with Ashley, perhaps because she knew the police would now have a reason to look.
Luckily, we were able to still retrieve those text messages. You could see on the download when the messages were deleted, and she actually deleted them while she was in the interview with our detective.
Thanks to the messages, they now knew what to look for when overturning the original autopsy.
So once we find out about Harold's death, we have to contact the hospital and ask them about the autopsy and receiving the autopsy or the coroner's office. And we learn at that point that this autopsy, they had removed Harold's heart and still had heart tissue at the hospital. We learned that the hospital keeps any organ tissue that they remove during an autopsy. They keep that for 1 year. So we were within that 1 year. We were pushing 1 year, but we were still within that 1 year. So we had the heart tissue, and we also had the blood that was taken from the autopsy. So we were able to hand deliver the heart tissue and his blood to a lab in Philadelphia. Ultimately, we were able to determine that at the time of Harold Allen's death, he did have ethylene glycol in his system.
Got him. So the mother and the daughter but the point of calling the police on a nigga, make that make sense. That's what's throwing me off. The mother calling the police on a nigga if they hired him to go do that. That's the part we gotta iron out. But we do know now the mother is in on it with the daughter. They both was in cahoots. But then the mother saying the money isn't enough. Did they research how much money it was? Was the brother really getting it? Let's keep watching.
It was the ethylene glycol that killed him, the poison that Ashley and Marshall had collaborated on ordering. Marcia's been trying to cast blame on Ashley, but she was just as involved.
I don't know that there was ever a time where we thought Marcia was more guilty than Ashley, or Ashley was more guilty than Marcia. It was a duo.
Together.
They were both equally involved and are both equally just as guilty as the other.
On December 17th, they discussed the imminent arrival of the poison.
You guys maybe thought that the order was coming, and then she wanted to know about slushies that night. That seems a little bit odd to me, considering that we were just talking about an order of ethylene glycol coming.
On December 19th, it arrives.
The mail is here, smiley face.
So what is being claimed is that you guys tweeted him.
Which is not true.
But that's what's being claimed. And that's what we're trying to figure out, because when you look at these messages...
It looks sketchy, I know.
But it's saying that root beer float is what it was done.
You know, it was only put in his.
All right. Hold on. All right. I have to stop it just to say this real quick. Why would you tell... Why would you tell the gay nigga all the details? Only to make him go break in the house and then call the police to get him arrested. That's the part that's not connecting. Why would you send somebody that knows all the details on how you killed your husband to go rob your house? Why?
If the ethylene glycol was only put in Harold's and not yours or Ashley's or the kids, I mean, you guys would be fine.
Undeterred by her excuses, the investigators dig in deeper to previous conversations.
What are foxglove seeds?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I know what foxglove is.
What's foxglove?
That's a plant that's around different areas.
Anyone ever come into contact with any of that stuff or anything?
No.
No one ever come in contact with it?
Ashley would ask me about different plants that were poisonous, afraid that they would get into it, or because it was too little, she didn't know what it was when they went places.
You said, I need foxglove seeds. And she says, I think I can get them at Walmart.
They're pretty flowers.
And then she said, thank you, we are watching a new movie on Netflix with the kids, and those are traceable.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either, and you see why that's concerning, because she says those are traceable.
Wow.
I don't know what she meant by that.
Marcia's response to Ashley saying the seeds were traceable? If they look for it, LOL. Foxglove seeds are toxic if ingested. They can lead to symptoms like vomiting, fever, and chills. This conversation took place on November 27th.
Wow.
On November 30th, Harold showed up at the hospital with these exact symptoms.
So you said, I am irritated and can't sleep. This is on November 28th.
Mm-hmm.
Can't sleep peacefully. I need this to be over. It's hanging on by threads, and he's mean and narcissistic. Like, it's hanging on by threads. What's it's?
Oh, busted.
He snaps and acts all sweet and innocent like I am being mean to him for days now.
Mm-hmm.
And then she says, and it is hanging on by a thread. It's so long because he's big. Moves slow and has to build. You say, I wish it would reach its climax and be done, LOL. She says, agreed. She said, close though, it's symptoms, then that.
The it they were referring to could be none other than Harold himself. Marcia had poisoned him, and they were waiting for him to die.
You know what she means by the second one? She says, if not, we'll do something else.
We tried everything to get rid of the flu, the COVID. We tried all kinds of meds.
This same day, Marcia sent Ashley a photo of Harold asleep, sick on the couch. His condition was almost all they talked about. But he rallied, and he got better. So they tried again.
I think you ordered something for her. She says, you can't touch the plant when they come, just saying. Gloves. You say, laugh out loud, that's what I was going to tell you also. You will need gloves.
Yeah, those are the plants that were in the basement.
She said, aha. Or no, you said, aha. She said, oh, I know, I'll need to wear gloves and have some time alone to prepare the route.
This was on December 2nd. Ashley had placed an order for a water hemlock plant the day before. It's the most toxic plant that grows in North America.
Oh my God.
Just a tiny piece of its roots is enough to kill a horse. Marcia put it in a chili, a Sprite, and a margarita for Harold. He got sick.
Bro, what the fuck are we watching? This is just like, if y'all remember that reaction with the dentist who was trying to kill his wife and then he kept poisoning her, but she kept getting better. This is the same exact type of shit, but they are using way more crazier type. What the fuck? I never even knew about this plant. The deadliest plant in North America that could kill a horse, and you're giving it to this nigga in a margarita? You are a fucking evil bitch. You're evil. Damn.
But he didn't die. And these attempts had been going on for a month. In September that year, Ashley ordered pong pong seeds on eBay, another poisonous plant that could be slipped into food. In October, she texted Marcia to say they were arriving that day. Marcia responded, yay.
The medical history of him going to the hospital was always misdiagnosed by ER staff. But it was common symptoms like diarrhea or stomach pain. I think he had blood in his stool at one time. They had diagnosed him with some diverticulitis. He was also on insulin. He was a diabetic, so the symptoms that he was experiencing were consistent with what the ER staff was diagnosing him with, but they were also consistent with being poisoned by pong pong seed or by water hemlock.
If someone had noticed the implications of his symptoms, he might have realized what was going on. But they didn't, and he continued to eat and drink whatever his wife gave him.
Harold thought he had a wife that loved him, and he had a stepdaughter who he loved, who had a child, and he welcomed Ashley and her child into his house and let her move in. He loved spending time with his wife. He loved to go on vacation with his wife. But, my impression of their relationship is Harold being that guy who just likes to spend time with his wife and, has no idea that they're trying to kill him.
Did you guys go to school together?
We did. We went to high school together, graduated together. Didn't know who either one of us was. We went to our 30-year class reunion and got to talking, and we've been together ever since.
They'd only been together for 3 years, but that was enough time for their relationship to have soured, as evidenced in the text messages. They were fighting, and Marcia said she'd lost trust in him. Ashley was with her every step of the way, but the investigators still try to keep her confidence.
I can't imagine how you feel being betrayed by your daughter. But at this, at this point, I mean, there is so much content there, and I would almost call it evidence.
In using this word, betrayed, they're using the language of her own text messages. On September 19th, the evening of the burglary, Marcia accused Ashley of betraying her by stealing from her.
I feel like Ashley had a lot to do with this, and maybe you were dragged along. The same day that this is delivered, there's root beer floats. And then the very next day, Harold's dead.
The investigators turned to questions of motive, such as life insurance.
1 year's pay, which was $64, and then he had a $50,000 one, which paid for his funeral, and I had to pay off a couple of things on the house because I wouldn't be able to afford to keep the house payment plus that.
So was there any talk between March and September when the money was taken? Was there any talk between Ashley, like her wanting to know how much money was there, or her, like, is there still money there, or maybe she felt entitled to getting some of the money?
I honestly don't know why she took it.
She wouldn't feel like you owed her money for her helping you kill Harold.
And there goes the motive. Why would she send a gay nigga to break into the house? Because she's sending him to the safe to go get the money that the mama didn't pay me for helping her kill my... Oh my God. Bingo. Bingo. Now it makes sense. That's why. Bitch, you playing with me. You talking about it ain't no money, but I know y'all got a safe in there and I got the code. So I'm finna send this gay nigga over there. Hey, go break in the house for me, bro. She owe me some money. This why. This bitch poisoned her husband. She had me over here helping her. And that's why she explained everything to bro. This bitch had me helping kill this man. They only been together for 3 years. Why didn't you just walk away? It ain't like y'all been together for 20 years. Y'all was together for 3 years. You could have just walked away. But anyways, the daughter, there it goes. She telling the gay dude she confides in him, hey, go over there and steal this money. Not knowing the mother got a goddamn camera system over there. The mother know it's money in there, or she, hey, hold on. Hey, police, this nigga's at my house breaking in. Bingo. Greed fucked up this whole operation. Greed between the two, man.
No, because I did not kill him.
And there's stranger things to come.
Me and another detective were reading through it, and it's like, do they think he's possessed? I mean, that's literally our thought process.
Marcia and Ashley talked a lot about Harold's dark energy, calling him demonic and possessed.
I always ignored that stuff, which I probably shouldn't have.
And then it says it's looking for someone to attach itself to, and then she talks about the grandchildren, and you say, well, that's not going to happen. You know, like, we'll make sure that doesn't happen. But at this time, whatever's trying to attach or attack the grandchildren is in him, according to the messages. Like, it's you know, it's in him. And
she's always said that, but I've never believed it.
And she thought that was some kind of demon that was in him?
She's always talked about stuff like that. I just never paid attention to it.
Either Ashley or Marcia or both believed that there was some kind of demon or something inside of Harold that they were going to try to kill.
This is a new, disturbing layer to the case. But Marcia insists she never believed in that, and she sticks to her story.
There's one ticket here, there's you and Ashley. I don't know if you guys are going to fight over who gets that ticket, but somebody is going to use that ticket.
I already know what she's going to say, and it's all going to be lies.
Marcia doesn't take that ticket. She admits to nothing, and the investigators terminate the interview. Marcia leaves the police department under a cloud of suspicion. She isn't under arrest, but it's looming. So she takes matters into her own hands. That same evening, she dies by suicide.
Bruh. What the fuck? It all unraveled. We just all unraveled it together right now. The police know, boom, she goes home, it's over with. I'm not going to jail behind this. She kills herself. Now, only person that's left is the daughter. How will the daughter handle this moving forward? Damn, this is crazy. What a fucking plot twist.
So we were going to interview Ashley Jones on October the 17th, and which is the day after her mother just passed away. So Ashley Jones didn't know that Marsha had passed away yet. And we had a decision to make then. Do we tell Ashley about her mother, or do we interview her first and then tell her after the interview? And it was my decision to not tell her before the interview. And the reason that I chose that decision is because I wanted the truth in the interview. I didn't want to give her an out as far as being able to push this on her mom, who she knew had already passed away.
We'll be with you in just a minute.
All right.
What was your relationship like with Harold?
He was nice.
Okay.
You know, he didn't really talk much, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But
What did he pass away from?
I don't know, Mom didn't really say.
So far, she's playing ignorant.
Was she having financial problems?
She said he would just blow through money, make $4,000 a month, and barely get by.
Talking about Harold?
Yeah.
It was around August 2022 when Ashley and her kids moved in with Marsha and Harold, just before the first poisoning attempt.
How did Harold feel about you guys moving in? Was he cool with that, or did he ever get kind of grumpy because of it? Or
No, he was actually very nice about it. He loved the girls. He said, I never got a chance to be a dad or a grandpa or anything, and we were eating that up.
She's painting a picture almost too good to be true.
Do you remember anything ever mentioned about Harold possibly having some kind of demon, or I think it was referred to as it?
She would say something about an it when his moods would flip. Like that was pertaining to whenever he began snippy with her.
And she downplays the extent of her mother's belief in demons.
I thought that more was like just a metaphor.
But this doesn't match up with the text messages, where Ashley was frequently sending her mother Amazon links to energy cleansing candles and talking about cleansing herbs from the Bible. So they try the same strategy on Ashley that they used just yesterday on her mom.
I think at some point she probably dragged you into something that you didn't want to be in, or there was something to do with those demons or something, you know, with that. But we just want to know the truth, and I think you know the truth.
There was definitely ethylene glycol that was ordered.
I mean, is your relationship with your mom good?
Yes and no.
Oh, here we go. She finna turn it on her mama.
I kind of just put up with what she does. She's always tried to drag me into whatever she gets into.
The way Ashley seizes the investigator's words and quotes them back at him is a major red flag. She knows she's in trouble.
Like I said, she said all the time, can I use your phone to look something up? Which I thought was weird. You got your own, but whatever.
Okay. Somebody in that house that night did something to him. So we either have to look at Marsha, you, or Ashley, your fiance, because I don't think the two kids did it.
God, no.
And I think that Ashley, your fiance, I don't think she did it.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so that's why I'm trying to get through to you that this is very important. If you know, because you know there's gonna be one ticket here, and I don't know if you and your mom are gonna fight over that ticket, but we already know what happened to him.
But with Marsha dead, there is no ticket. Ashley is the only one in their crosshairs.
Was there a life insurance policy that you're aware of?
There was, but it didn't go to her.
Who did it go to?
His brother. She wanted to be free of him completely. She wanted him dead. And I said, you're gonna go to hell for that, Mom.
She's
Did you now?
Happily casting all the blame on Marsha, but that isn't good enough.
So my question is, did she ask you to help by placing the order for her?
She asked me to place order for her, yeah.
For the ethylene glycol?
For something like that.
You do remember it being ethylene glycol, right?
53 minutes in, she admits to buying the ethylene glycol for Marsha. Marsha sent her the money for it, $32 through Cash App, a transaction the cops can trace.
This is
For
wild.
that woman, I just do what she asks and always have since I was a child.
She also admits to helping with the foxglove seeds.
Was she concerned that it wasn't working?
Yeah. She
What
said,
concerns?
she said, I'm never going to be free. And I'm like, okay. That's because it's not supposed to be. And she kept begging for the same help. She kept saying, I can't live this way. And it was the same repetitive cycle. It was until she gets sedated, she doesn't stop, and she'll make life's hell if she doesn't get what she wants.
Let's not forget that it was Ashley who said on November 28th that if the foxglove seeds didn't work, then they could try something else. She's making herself out to be far more passive than she actually was.
You knew she was going to be putting ethylene glycol in the drink?
I knew that she intended to.
Manipulative, but also easily manipulated.
The demon stuff. Can you tell me more about that? Did she really think that he was possessed?
She thought he had something in him. She did. I thought she was just, like I said earlier, dissociating what she didn't like from the man.
Okay.
And making it like a character. But the way she would word it, she really believed something was inside him.
And
that it was going to attack everybody in the house, and it was making her mean, and she really believed it.
What makes this so cold is she don't know her mom is dead yet. So they just sitting here acting like her mom's still alive and trying to figure out which of the two did what. I want to see her reaction when they tell her, like, I know she got to feel like shit. You over here throwing your mama under the bus like it's just her, it ain't y'all together. And then they going to break the news to you, your mama's dead. I know that's going to eat her alive. Let's see though.
But the burglary, organized by Ashley, suggests a rather different reason she kept her mouth shut about her mother's beliefs.
As time went on, it seemed like Ashley probably didn't even really believe this. It was just a motive for her to get her mother on board with killing Harold so she could gain financially.
So how much money did your mom end up with from the insurance?
Like 60,000, I think she said.
60,000.
They had also looked into how much all the guns that were worth and that were in their safe. They had also looked into how much the property in the house was.
Damn.
I think at one time they said the house was going to be around $350,000. So they were going to sell all of his property. They were going to sell his truck. They were going to sell his motorcycle. They were going to sell his house. They were going to sell everything that he owned to gain financially.
Wow.
Ashley could claim it was her spiritual mom's idea all along, but the digital evidence and the cold hard cash tell a different story. She'd expected to profit from her stepfather's death, and when Marcia withheld the proceeds, it looks like she enlisted Stephen to help her steal them.
Exactly. There we go.
She practically said as much in her text with him. On May 16, 2023, she sent him a link to Harold's obituary, saying, "Mom owes me and f***ed me over." Little did she know that the burglary would be her undoing, and Marcia's. After the interview, another cop comes in.
So, I'm here to talk to you about something completely different.
Okay.
Okay?
Your mom's dead.
It's not going to be an easy conversation. Okay? After your mom was here yesterday and spoke with us, we got a call to go check on her welfare at her home. And she's passed away.
What?
She passed away.
What happened?
Without going into a lot of detail.
Oh, that's fake. That right there, that was fake.
Oh, hell no.
No.
What the fuck, man?
No, that reaction, your mama died. Huh? No? Oh, what happened? Hell no.
What you can tell me?
It appeared that there was something ingested possibly, and passed away on her bed.
The death of her mother changes everything for her defense, but it's too late. She's confessed.
So we wanted to tell you in person that you are under the arrest for the murder of Harold, okay? And conspiracy to commit murder and attempted murder.
As the state prepares for her trial, they think they've got all the evidence they need, but Ashley continues to surprise them. In April 2024, they're approached by one of her fellow inmates who shows them a letter Ashley gave her to smuggle out of the prison.
Oh, Jesus, here we go. Goddamn snitching ass inmates, man, to get lesser time knocked off. Let's see what this says.
In it, she talks about a prayer list that she wants to add people to, including Stephen White and Kane Napier. Prayer list here is code for hit list. The investigators get the inmate to wear a wire. A lot of the audio is difficult to make out because Ashley's careful.
With a high-powered rifle right there, back in that.
Was a high-powered rifle mentioned and maybe 2 shots to the neck.
Okay, right here, she said, can your people get guns, scopes, high-powered rifle? Right here severs every nerve and kills you instantly. Or right here. Okay, I mean,
So
right
that's
here.
how she was wanting these
She
people
touched
taken
me.
out.
Ashley specifically.
The inmate gets Ashley to write another letter with more details of her proposed targets, including addresses and a map.
This is Stephen White's mother. This is her handwriting, not mine.
So she wrote all this?
Yes.
Wow.
This is the apartment building where she's wanting them to shoot. Because I told her about the trial.
Oh my God, man.
Ashley Neves and she was to take out the little girl. I don't know if you guys heard that.
According to this inmate, Ashley was putting out a hit on her own fiancé.
Did she say why she wanted Ashley Neves taken out?
Wow. Dog. So she wants the 2 niggas that broke in the house killed, and she wants her own, her fiance. Damn, she is heartless.
Because she said she was there when she poisoned Harold.
This is not the behavior of someone who was coerced by her mother into helping her kill. No, Ashley is a killer herself.
And remember the first boyfriend, the boyfriend that got killed. Don't forget that.
Some of the messages that stick out to us the most is probably the LOLs, laugh out loud, smiley face emojis when Harold is suffering and, you know, in severe pain, or even at the ER because they're trying to kill him and they're laughing about it. I remember there being a text message where Ashley laughed that the ER staff sent him home. Her text message was LOL, they dismissed him, or they dismissed him, LOL, one of the two. But she was like, she couldn't believe, like just laughing that the hospital staff basically dismissed him from the hospital and let him go home. And they had gotten away.
Wait, go back. What did I just say right there? Ashley, if I have a question, if I apply for a loan, would you co-sign? I got an offer to apply for a loan. I don't care to share some out of it. I get approved. I just got to the part that said, based on your credit, would you like to apply with a co-signer? I was going to try and get tag money and some extra Christmas cash before it all goes down, and it's paid out as all. Interested. So they thirsty, bruh. This girl is money driven. She's money hungry. She's thirsty. And it seems like she don't know what to do with her money. She don't even know about credit. She gets the money and blows it. She just thirsty. So do y'all think she persuade the mom? Like she took advantage of her mom not liking her situation and persuade her, hey, I got a plan. This is what we could do. Because obviously she's in jail sending hits. She's trying to get people executed from jail. So she's an evil bitch. She's sending hits not only on the people that broke in the house, but to her own fiance because she was there the night I killed my stepdad. I'm trying to get rid of all witnesses. That's what she's on. So she's clearly an evil bitch. Did she prey on her mama? She knew, hey, mama, I know you ain't happy over there. You keep telling me this is what we could do. Let's go ahead and get this shit. Boom, boom. I'll run the play. When we get the money, we bust it down. And her mama like, fuck it.
Him, LOL, one of the two. But she was like, she couldn't believe, like just laughing that the hospital staff basically dismissed him from the hospital and let him go home. And they had gotten away again with trying to kill him.
Worse, it's a pattern of behavior.
Ashley Jones had been married before. Her husband died of heart problems. Marsha Allen was living with a man in Crothersville, which is also in Jackson County, and that he died of heart problems.
Whoa, so they've been doing this. The mother, okay, we knew the daughter was doing it. The mother's doing it to somebody else too? Shit.
So it was like this continuously, like it seemed like the men that they were around were dying, and they all were dying of heart problems. I believe that they have done this before, and I have no doubts if they weren't stopped and if they weren't caught, they would have kept doing it and probably done it again already.
Ashley pleads guilty to level 1 felony charges of conspiracy to commit murder and attempted murder in 2025. She's sentenced to 50 years in prison.
And I am very, very happy with the 50-year sentence. I think that the 50-year sentence is probably the biggest sentence that anyone in Jackson County has ever received.
Both Stephen White and Kane Napier plead guilty to a level 4 felony charge of burglary. They're each sentenced to 1,095 days, to include time already served. Ashley's charges on conspiracy to commit burglary are dismissed in September 2025. She's already behind bars, so it doesn't make much difference. Marcia escaped justice. The kicker, and that year before her death, she wrote a book about her husband's death.
First look, we thought, this maybe is just a woman that's grieving her husband. But then, after the evidence and the text messages, and we see the true Marcia Allen for what she was, it seemed to be more of a deterrent. Like the book was something maybe meant to throw us off of her.
Published on Amazon on June 8, 2023, just 3 months before the burglary and everything that followed. The book was called From Surviving to Thriving: Rebuilding Your Life After the Loss of a Spouse.
One thing I do know about the book is that the date of Harold's death is wrong, which kind of told me that it was an AI written book. She didn't even put her thoughts into it.
Even after Harold was gone, Marcia was trying to profit off him.
He loved his family. He was a hardworking man. He wasn't a rich man. He worked every day of his life. He worked the night that he was killed. He worked that day. And on his way home from work, he stopped to get wood pellets for the stove to keep the house warm for his wife and stepdaughter.
To repay him for this generosity, they killed him. And if it wasn't for Ashley's apparent greed in setting up the burglary, no one would ever have known. If you or someone you know is experiencing abuse, the U.S. National Domestic Violence Hotline is available 24/7, 365 days a year.
Damn. Dirty motherfucking dogs, man. The mama and the daughter have been running this play on innocent men, killing them, taking what they own, selling their property for personal gain, and moving on to the next and doing the same play again. Not only are you killing your man, she's killing her man. Hey, I got a new man. I'm going to move you in so that you can kill my man. Like, this is some real psychopath shit. Mother and daughter duo. And then on top of that, when the jig is up, I'm about to go kill myself with the same shit I've been killing everybody else with. I'm gonna go take myself out and leave a message, a note next to the bed saying, hey, Ashley, you won. Boom. Y'all some sick motherfuckers, man. That was a crazy one. Plot twist, amazing. 10 out of 10 right there, y'all. Didn't see that coming. So many goddamn twists and turns in that one right there. That was crazy. Let me know what y'all think about this situation, man. 50 years, is that enough? Should she have got life? What do y'all think, man? Let me know. I'm going to give y'all 2 seconds to smash the like. And as always, get ready for the next reaction.